What are you gonna do with
You're a
life?
failure.
You're never gonna make it.
You're
You
just
have no
wasting your
friends.
potential.
You're gonna
How
live
are
on
you
the
gonna make money?
streets.
So, no degree?
Imagine this. 20 years from now, software engineering is being completely taken over by AI, along with so many other jobs, except trade jobs. Becoming a doctor, an engineer, or any other high-tech professional is very common, and these jobs are very competitive today. But if everyone decides to get into these fields, then who's gonna do all the hands-on jobs?
That's where trade jobs kick in. Trade jobs are careers that require specific hands-on skills that are learned through apprenticeship and on-the-job training instead of acquiring a traditional 4-year college degree. Based on the data that we have collected, people from the ages 10 to 19 rarely ever hear about trade jobs at their schools.
If you're someone who doesn't want to do a traditional 4-year college degree, trade school is for you. There's 5 main categories of trade: agricultural, personal care, residential, commercial, and industrial. Today we're going to be exploring 2 main categories, industrial and personal care. First, we're going to look into industrial trade. Industrial trades are jobs that keep all the big machinery and equipment running, the stuff the world literally depends on today. If it lifts, rolls, spins, or makes loud noises, an industrial worker probably deals with it. And one of the biggest examples of industrial trade is automotive. Automotive is all about working with cars and fixing, maintaining, and keeping machines running so that we don't end up stranded on the side of the road crying. Today, we decided to take a closer look. We visited a local auto store, Daryl's Firestone, to learn more about what automotive work actually looks like in real life.
What's your profession and what do you do?
I'm Dakota. I am the owner and a technician at Daryl's Firestone in Farmington Hills.
Would you recommend the job to the youth today?
Absolutely. There's definitely a big age gap in our profession where there's not a lot of young people coming in, and we're losing a lot of technicians every day.
Are trade jobs worth it?
Absolutely. It's a very rewarding and lucrative career if you get into the right place, and I'm very happy with where I'm at.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, now let's talk about where personal care falls in. Jobs that fall into the personal care category centers around humans. A few examples of personal care jobs are nail techs, hair artists, estheticians, etc. Anything that involves how a person would want to change about their appearance. Small things like your eyebrows, hair, nails, or personal hygiene are all things that people who work in personal care would help you with. For this segment, we wanted to focus on one of the most popular personal care careers, aesthetics. Estheticians do everything from skincare treatments to facials, and honestly, it's way more technical than people think. So we went to talk to an esthetician at a popular salon in our city to learn about what the job actually is like, what skills you need, and why this kind of work matters.
My name is Savita Monroe, and I am the co-owner of Perfect Eyebrow Threading Spine Wellness, located in Farmington Hills.
What's your profession and what do you do?
So I am a professional in esthetician. So I have an esthetician license, and I'm also a yoga instructor.
Would you recommend the job to the youth today?
I would, just because it is instant gratification. You get to see people looking their best, feeling their best right away. So yeah, I would recommend it to the youth today, especially if you like people. You make good friends. The customers who come in, you see all walks of life.
Are trade jobs worth it?
Yes, they are worth it, because when I try to, it's not just esthetician or beauty, but if you're trying to get an electrician, it's very hard to find. So, they make great money if that's your thing. And the other thing is, if you are in trade, you have a flexibility as well. Like for me, I have a flexibility. I have a, to work my own hours if I wanted to. I have my own classes. I do whatever I needed to do. So it gives me a great life balance.
We don't realize how much we depend on these people until something breaks or stops working.
They literally keep the entire world running. So if they sound interesting, make sure to check them out.
They're secure, they're important, and we need more people doing them. Thanks for watching!